Second home game of the season for the Bucks, and they've drawn 0-0 with Gateshead in National League North this afternoon. And I have manager Gavin Cowan with me as usual. Gavin, fans going home from here probably wondering how on earth you've not won that game, and I expect you probably feel similarly.
Yeah, baffled, but I have to focus on the positives. It was an excellent performance from the lads. They did everything that I asked them to do, but unfortunately we just couldn't get it over the line and into the net. Even though we had many chances really.
Sure. You made the change at half time. Is that tactical? Obviously, maybe it wasn't working quite in the first half.
No, not that it wasn't working. I think Gateshead being away from home decided to come and sort of nullify us, which it's a compliment really, and teams are going to do that with us this year. But they'd obviously seen what we'd done Tuesday and tried to nullify us, but we just had to change slightly. And credit to James McGuilkin. I thought he was awesome against Kidderminster, and I thought he was brilliant again first half today. But we're fortunate we've got a good group of players who we can call upon. So he was very understanding, although disappointed to come off because he'd obviously performed very well. But it was the right thing to do tactically, and as it proved really, because we were completely dominant second half. Sure,
but that performance, does that have you feeling you're going in the right direction?
Well, all three performances, yeah, from the first game to the second and this third game. I feel as though all three performances have been excellent, but just not quite had the results other than Tuesday night. Everything was there today. It was a complete dominant performance, especially second half, but we just couldn't get the ball over the line and into the net.
Sure, and I guess the message, some of that's the message to the players, and to just keep on doing what they're doing and believe it's going to come.
Yeah, the message is professionalism and being ruthless. We have to be ruthless in both boxes. I thought we were excellent again today defensively. That's 2 clean sheets on the trot. But when you have as many chances and you create as many as we do, we expect to be converting. And if we're going to be ultra critical, we have to be converting them, and we have to be scoring goals and putting these teams to bed. Because I felt as if we'd have taken our chances last year, we could have won the league by mid-April. But we were very dominant over teams and didn't get what the performance really justified. But I won't be having that again this season. So just explain to the lads that look, what a brilliant performance, and can't give you enough credit, but ultimately you've got to get the ball in the onion bag, as I say.
Sure. I guess one aspect of that performance was in the substitutes coming on. Perhaps not so much Andre Brown because it was quite late in the day, but certainly in Henry Cowans and Marcus Denanga. There looked to be a real sort of like hunger and giving you difficult decisions to make.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Marcus and Henry both trained brilliantly on Thursday and give me real food for thought. I felt as though the lads deserved to go again. But yeah, maybe I've got to be a bit more ruthless as well in my team selection. Maybe I've got to just go and pick the team that I feel is going to do it on the day. The lads did deserve it, but like I say, Gateshead had obviously had us watched and really set up to nullify us, which understandably, we're a good side and they're away from home. So really, when I made the changes second half, you could just see the gulf then between the two teams, and how we just went on and we were completely dominant. So credit to my lads. They really are doing everything I'm asking of them. Like I say, we've just got to be a bit more ruthless in front of goal, which I don't want to be saying too often this year.
Sure. Quick turnaround again. It's another Tuesday midweek game, and you're off to Hereford. That's going to be a test, isn't it? They've got stronger over the summer.
Yeah, I would imagine so. I think all the teams in this league will be strong. So we focus on ourselves a little bit. We'll make sure we do our due diligence and make sure that we have all the information that we need to communicate to the players. But ultimately, we do what we do, and we set ourselves out really to go and win games. So we'll be hoping to go there and put in another performance like today, but just with that last final little bit.
Okay, that's great. Thanks for your time, Gavin. Cheers. Thank you. Cheers.